you could tell from my post that I'm the third eye coach. Greetings, Grand Rising. I want to come to you with an early one. This one is in reference to the mind, the brain, just your everything dealing with your psychological self. Our mind psychologically, if we're not grounded in sanity, we are grounded in what you call insanity. Insanity is what it's real personal. Being grounded into insanity and sanity is personal. Whether it's one or the other, it doesn't matter. It's making you go even like you're trying to hold on to the brain, the mind, the psychological mindset that society has put in place and programmed within the individual, and that's the problem. You're not gonna be able to ground yourself. You're not gonna be able to make sense of everything, because this world wasn't put here for you to be able to make sense of everything, if that makes sense. Trying something new is not a bad idea, but trying the same old thing, expecting different results, that is insanity. It's not borderline. You are at the point of insanity. And this is the video and the question within this video, as far as why I'm making this video, because so many of us think that it's okay to not think. It's okay to not acknowledge certain things and make yourself question certain things. And one of the main things I'm talking about today is making us go even more insane, because we're trying to force something that was never natural. And what that is you're trying to force this world to be correct and without prejudice and fair and right for all people. But the problem with that is that this world wasn't made for all people to feel that effect, have that effect. So that makes you spiral towards insanity, because if in fact you are programmed to think that this world is fixable and doable, that alone is gonna make you go insane, simply because this world was not programmed for anything to be grounded in sensibility. So you're gonna go crazy trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? When you use your higher senses, you realize that the lower senses it's all a setup. You've been set up to believe and be programmed to be able to be dealing in significant intelligence, and that's not the case. So trying to hold on to the mindset that you've been programmed through colonization to solve and heal trauma, it's going to make you even more crazy, because this wasn't set up for you to make sense of everything that's questionable. It's going to make you lose your mind, because you're trying to make something work that isn't designed, that wasn't designed to work. It wasn't designed to make logic. It wasn't designed to be challenged. It wasn't designed to be questioned and put under scrutiny. It wasn't designed for an analytical person. If you're an air sign and you're analytical, Yeah, I'm definitely speaking. I'm speaking to all signs, earth, fire, and air. But mainly my air signs. You know, this what brings us peace and joy is being able to heal from, you know, from the drama that causes, from the trauma that causes drama that causes trauma, and everything like that. But yeah, just trying to hold on to that old colonized mindset when it wasn't created to work in the first place is going to make you go more significantly crazy. So you need to lose that mindset and come on into a new mindset. And new, not two different words, like in you. I'm sorry, like not two different words, like A-N-E-W. That's two different words. So phonetically, that is deliberately put there to cast you under a spell of the wrong spelling. The spelling is a spell, especially if it's spelled incorrect. So you need a new mind, and new is the Most High. A-N-U, Anu. You need to go look and research that tone of God to call correctly upon, because the tone that we've been calling when there was no letter J in the Old Testament in the first place has never been the tone of God we should have been calling on in the first place anyway, especially externally, outside ourselves. So, yeah, and new is brand new. You need a brand new mindset, a new way of thinking, a new world to deprogram you from the old world. And new is an Akkadian God. We are in the land of Akkadian. They say Sumerian, but it's Akkadian. Sumerian is not older than Akkadian. Akkadian is the cuneiform script that all languages and all other texts and scripts come from. And the Enuma Elish proves that. E-N-U-M-A, Enuma Elish proves that. So this is the number 9 corruption. This is the ninth corruption on a global corruption list. Number 9 on a global corruption list. I am significantly making videos, longer length videos, to every short video that I have. If you guys like facts and information, if you guys want to wake up, if you guys need somebody to help walk you through this, please subscribe to my channel. Like I say, I'll make a long video, a long version of every short video that I have, especially if I have likes and subscribers to indicate to me which video I should literally go into first to make a long version of my short version of my shorts videos. So yes, lose that mindset, because you're not doing nothing but hurting yourself. Lose your old mindset, and establish you a new mindset. You can't have nothing of significance unless it's something brand new, especially when there is something of old. When you have something of old, and it's time to enjoy a fresh set. It's time for a new world, a new set, a new idea, a new way of doing things, a brand new way that the Anunnaki, Elohim, has always provided for us, that we have never tapped into until this point, until this day, in this time that we're in. We are in some very significant times. That's why I'm making these significant videos You have to wake up or you will wake down. I wish that upon nobody, but you have to take matters into your own hand. The first step towards taking matters into your own hand is it's all right to give up the old mind, especially the old mind is causing you a problem. The old mind is the problem that we're having. We're trying to hold on to that old mindset that came with colonization, that was deliberately given to us to cause confusion and to separate us from Mother Nature and the truth and everything that's organic the way that we got here. You have to lose that old mindset. It's a game, it's a trick, it's a setup. It's a game, it's a trick, it's a setup. First step towards playing chess with these motherfuckers, because you've been playing checkers all along. You haven't been playing the same game that's been played upon you. But now it's time to start playing the chess and checkmate. It's time to start playing. It's time to start playing. It's time to start playing the game the way that the game is being played on us. We need a new mindset, and new is the Most High. He's an Akkadian God. Please go look him up. If you can call on Jesus, all incorrect Spanish and Mexican say Jesus, and that's more analytically and antiquated. That's more antiquated, and that's more ancient text to call God in tones. If you're gonna call him by anything with a J, word meaning Jesus, I would say Jesus. I would never say Jesus. There was no letter J in the Old Testament. And that's one of the main, many corruptions that I'm referring to. Just you knowing that there was no Old Testament with a letter J. So how could anybody name be Jesus or anything with that same J today if it didn't exist in the Old Testament yesterday? That's man. If you don't understand to overstand and understand that is the work of man, that is not God that's doing it, then maybe you want to hold on to that old mindset and go crazy as you could possibly go, because that's the only thing that's left for you to do is to go crazy. You're dealing with low frequency belief theory, anything that it just was just theoretically made up. My man in the government, colonized government, so he could write himself into the picture, so he could take this land and try to take the resources forever. Is what he did. It's what he was supposed to literally. He was supposed to do that. That's the work of the disagreeable. So I'm not gonna go any longer, because the point is made. Stop going crazy trying to hold on to that old mindset, which is gonna make you go even more crazy. Lose that old mindset and get a new mindset inside of you. Tap into the new version, a new version of you, a new and better version of you. You are a God in flesh. We've always been God and goddesses in flesh, our brown people. Yes, I'm gonna make another video on another corruption number 10, about how we've never been black people. That is some laughable type of crap that they've been feeding us all our lives. Technically, we're carbon. Something black would have to be carbon. It would have to be carbon, nothing else but carbon. So we gotta grow up and stop doing this childish shit to ourselves. Like we're not kids anymore. Like we're supposed to be grown, but we're not thinking significantly different than a kid as grown-ups. So Again, stop going crazy. Ground yourself and heal yourself from the trauma, starting with giving back that old mindset, taking on a new mindset. And new, A-N-U, Akkadian God, the Most High. Enki and Enlil are his two sons. On that note, the Anunnaki Elohim is who we are and who we shall be and who we shall return to the status of. Everybody who doesn't give up the old mindset, going into a deeper insanity, going crazier and crazier, you have no excuse from this point. Like, share, and subscribe this video to this video, and I'll see you guys on the other end of a long version of any one of my short videos. Peace.